Zesco Limited, Zambia's national electricity power utility, has continued enhancing the country's economic development through the provision of safe and reliable power supply to all sectors of the economy.
As we reflect on the year 2024, when the country navigated the challenges of the worst drought in history,
which severely impacted on the country's hydroelectric power generation.
The effect of the El Nino weather phenomenon has a severe drought impact on our hydrology. It's the first time I've seen a rain season start in December 2023. By January 2024, the rains have disappeared. As a result of that, our reservoirs have been negatively impacted. Kariba, for example, ZRA, 2023, we got an allocation of 15 billion cubic meters of water. And on account of a negative hydrology, 2024, we got an allocation of 8 billion cubic meters of water, meaning our generation that was sitting at an average of 34% in 2023 was reduced to just about 20% in 2024. And this is out of a capacity of 1,080 megawatts. For Kafue Gorge, we had a similar negative impact. 2023, Kafue Gorge operated at about 60%, and in the year 2024, we operated at just about 30%.
Zesco Limited rose to the challenge and managed to supply power to all its customers.
So what we did was go into electricity rationing as one measure. The second measure was importation of electricity from the countries within the Southern Africa Power Pool from about April to date. The other measure that we instituted was one, to encourage our customers to start using other alternative sources of electricity. That included solar, that included gas, and in addition to that, we continued promoting the switch and save principle, or as a way of enhancing efficiencies. These measures impacted our customers in the sense that then our customers were able to get 5 to 7 hours of electricity. It was erratic in some cases on account of the transportation parts that we're using to get this power from the Southern Africa Power Pool. One access that we used was the central corridor through Zimbabwe, and the other access was through Namibia. But at some point we got challenges to the extent, for example, in Namibia, the converter would trip, hence restricting the amount of power flow that would be coming into our network. The other one was in Zimbabwe. At some point, they had issues with their transmission infrastructure that then affected how much electricity we're bringing into the country. However, we also procured diesel generators that we put into various areas just to ensure that our customers have some continuous flow of electricity. We put about 19 diesel generators in various markets. We installed 3 generators in 3 level 1 hospitals, and 2 generators were installed at some milling plants within Lusaka.
But what does this mean to Zesco customers?
Back then, it wasn't even that good because we never had power. Sometimes we'd only see power for a minute, 1 hour, just like that. But right now we have power like for 8 hours, sometimes even longer than 8 hours, which is good for the business, because if you see saloon, us that work in a salon, you have customers that want to be in the dryer, want to blow their hair, and so we just want to thank the government for what they've done. They're doing a very good job actually.
Chino Chaka, it has been a very difficult period. We know Zesco, even my companies, big companies, small companies, naife. But for us, Zesco tiyamikira maningi because yatitandiza maningi. Tinaona pakuti manzi, teka tinazo kuti manzi yavuta, kuli drought, so result zakala load shedding. Wanakamba inamba na 8 hours, but government through Zesco, anakamba abwera tinotizamfakani Geneset. Wanaleta Geneset. Ija Geneset yatitandiza kwambiri for small scale business people. Yatitandiza kuti even manje muona pa ni 7.
Koma business singakambe utienda pansi monga concerning kudyesa vana na kupanga topanga tipanga timalindira kuti amalaiti akabwera nzachaya kanchito kaja. So at least monga kunkhani ya fuduzo malaiti yatithandizako.
We don't have any complaints because the operators want to pass at least is pushing us, and the business at least even as you can see from morning up to now we still have power, so at least we are not complaining pali time. We are happy.
Kumbuyo huku tumetika ode sausage yenzo kuonongeka, but hapa manje at least vantu amwako vozizira, at least amwako vozizira vantu niso yamikira chifukwa kumbuyo kuwenza kumwa vakupya jabe business yenda ko bwino tine chimwera nditu.
To complement and in line with the government's energy crisis response plan, Zesco reduced the emergency tariff for all of its residential customers for the first 100 and 200 units purchased in a month by 20% and 5% respectively.
So 20% yanevati vachoserako eva Zesco yatitandizira maningi because ititandizira maningi kuchita bwanji kubalance ako kumalaiti na kushitako vinango vaitingashiteko na profit yanaitoka kulija 20% yanacho sako na nguna vinango vainetiko gula tukwanisa kugula futi kulija deduction yachoserako yatitandizira maningi na 20%.
The year 2024 had its own challenges, ranging from increased demand for power, aging infrastructure, and climate change, which all threatened to disrupt our mission to power the nation. Zesco Limited is meeting these challenges head-on.
For the first time, the town of Chama, the town of Lundazi were connected to the national grid. At some point, they've been getting electricity from our neighboring country, Malawi, and if not doing that, would be using diesel generators. But for the first time, the two towns are connected to the national grid and they are supplied with normal electricity. Two, we commissioned the second line from Kawe to Serenje, a Peninsula substation to be specific. The essence of this project was to have a stable or secure electricity supply to 5 provinces. These include Central Province, Luapula, Muchinga, Northern, Central itself, as well as Eastern Province. So we have a reliable and secure supply of electricity in that region or to the 5 provinces. Other notable milestone is the Zambia-Tanzania project. This project to enable the Southern Africa power pool to be connected to the East African power pool. So countries in the Southern Africa power pool will be able to trade electricity either in the direction of Eastern Africa or buying from the market in Eastern Africa. So we are hopeful that having started the procurement process this year, we should be able to commission the interconnector by the close of 2027.
Zesco is investing in innovation, from renewable energy sources to smart grid technologies that will make the electricity network more efficient and resilient.
as a result of government reforms, electricity reforms implemented in the year 2024, Zesco has rolled out one, net metering. Net metering meaning our customers can then become prosumers, meaning they'll produce their own electricity, supply their own domestic loads, and in an event that they have excess electricity, they'll sell to Zesco or they'll connect or sell to the grid. The other notable milestone was the rolling out of micro generators. We are encouraging Zambians to own power plants. Zambians can own power plants from the range of 250 kilowatts all the way to 5,000 kilowatts. These power plants can then be connected to the nearest Zesco substation from their site, and then they should be able to go into a power purchase agreement with Zesco. In the event that they think that Zesco's offer is not competitive, these power producers are free to look for their own customers, and Zesco will be able to provide an access or a willing path for them to sell to their own customers other than Zesco. In addition to another milestone is the rolling out of rooftop solar. We are encouraging customers to install their own solar PV on their roofs, supply their own loads. Whenever they do so, they free that quantity of electricity which they should have been consuming for somebody else who's not able to afford a rooftop solution. As the year 2024 comes to an end, we at Zesco would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt appreciation to all our valued customers for your loyalty and continued support. It has been our privilege to serving you under a very difficult and challenging period. But as we look to the future, we are excited about the opportunities ahead. With our commitment to innovation, to community engagement, and customer satisfaction, we are confident that we'll continue to power Zambia's growth, development, and prosperity for generations to come.